Welcome to Hollywood Deli. I'm your host, Blue. So listen, let's talk about it, sister wives. So Mykelti is moving, y'all. She is moving to North Carolina. She's moving to be closer to her sister Maddie, and she is moving to greener pastures. Those are her words. And she told people on her Patreon why she's moving, and part of it is to get away from some of the family drama, and another part of it is to be able to raise her kids the way she wants to without people's opinions. And it's a lot of speculation on who is she referring to. And I believe it to be Cody and Robyn. See, I believe Cody and Robyn are still trying to buy her loyalty, trying to get her to be loyal because none of the other kids are were pining for a relationship with Cody and Robyn like she was. She was really trying her hardest to be accepted. But I think finally Mykelti is realizing that she was used by Robyn and that, Cody isn't really putting the effort into the relationship like she's trying to, because it was very evident that she's frustrated with Cody because on Father's Day, she did not post, a Happy Father's Day tribute to her father, but she sure as hell did one for David. And she praised David for being there for their kids in the way that they need him to be. And it was very, you know, highlighted that she used certain language, being there for your kids the way they need you to be, instead of you having to be following Cody's rules and showing up the way he wants you to show up, and him being in your life the way he wants to be, and not, reciprocating what you're giving him. And so some people were saying that maybe it was Christine and her drama, but I don't think it was Christine. And then another reason she said that she was moving was because Christine, had just left her dad and she really needed the support in her transition back to Utah. And now that her mom is settled and has a big support system, she says she doesn't feel like she needs to be there anymore. And also, she wants to be near a sibling who has children because the other siblings that live in Utah do not have any children and don't plan on having any children in the near future, like Aspen. I'm not sure. I don't think Logan lives there. I think Logan, the oldest, lives in Vegas. So she's moving closer to her sister. And then they were saying also that David's daughter is also moving to South Carolina. I, if I said North Carolina, I meant South Carolina. And so in this clip, she's also talks about Robyn. But I also want to highlight back in December of 2023, and this was all highlighted to me by IQ Live. Check her out. She's really informative. And in this article on cheatseats.com by Lucille, Mykelti says that she believes that, in the title says, Mykelti admits Robyn and Cody both need help. It's just sad. And she noted that she believed that Robyn is sad and depressed, as well as her dad, and her dad's sadness is in form of anger, and that he has done a lot of self-sabotaging, and because of this, he's now upset pretty much with himself and self-sabotaging. And do you remember in the reunion, Robyn talked about how Cody was sabotaging their relationship and just going out there trying to find whatever, woman to lay up with. And so let's watch this clip of Mykelti talking about the move and why she's moving. This is off of her Patreon, and it comes from Without a Crystal Ball, which she shouldn't be doing this, but it's free game. She paid for it, so hey, whatever.
Some of the reasons why we chose to move to Lehigh too were kind of to make it easier for my mom to separate, to leave, to have a home base, to have a kids by, to have a support system. And now she's got all of it. She's got her support system, she's got the love of her life, she has people, she's good. She doesn't need me to hold her hand. And I've never really wanted to live super close to family. I've always
Here's a funny thing that she says that her daughter Isabel said the same thing. Like she moved to South Carolina too with Maddie, and she said it when Christine was going through the divorce with her dad that she and her mom needed the separation because her mom was pretty much leaning on her. And so there's no doubt in my mind that Christine was indulging, not indulging, I'm using the wrong one, divulging more information than the kids need to hear about the relationship with Cody. And so when she says that she wasn't shit talking Cody, we know damn well that that's not true. She does, and not saying that he doesn't deserve it, but Mykelti's right. She doesn't have to hold her mom's hand anymore because it was a big deal when she was leaving Cody. She was leaving the cult, and it's scary, and it was all a whole new world for Christine.
Always been able wanted to be able to like do my own thing and be independent, kind of run my life how
Right.
I like it and how I want to. So it's just it's also a way to like distance ourselves from
And they were also saying that that statement right there was because she wanted to get away from Tony's family, and that it possibly was Tony's family that has opinions about how they raise their children.
the drama, the everything, and really just figure out our own lives and our own things that we want to do with our kids.
All right. So without a crystal ball, I was gonna have her commentary. I don't want to, take from her stuff. If you want to support her, go ahead follow Without a Crystal Ball. I will link her page in the bio. So anyway, yeah, Mykelti is moving, and she's moving away from the drama. And I believe the drama is Cody trying to get her to be aligned with her. And also, I think Christine does that too, of trying to get her kids to align with her. And so I think Mykelti's like, look, I'm just going to get from in between you two and just move away. And one of the things, that Mykelti reveals here, and I think I want to try to find it, where she reveals that Robyn is still sad. I don't even need her to say it. I can remember it. Robyn is still sad about the whole family imploding, and that she still would love to have sister wives, and really yearns for that. And here's the thing: Robyn doesn't want sister wives per se. She wants worker wives. She wants wives that are going to contribute to the family fund, to her lifestyle, and she's wants that aspect of it. But she does not want sister wives. She's done nothing to foster relationship with these women. She's done everything to sabotage relationships, doing passive aggressive things, such as having them go out with her to pick out a wedding dress. And meanwhile, she had already picked out a dress with Cody, and then Cody reveals it, and she's smirking, while Christine's visibly upset. Then she also, when the sister wives don't do what she wants them to do, she goes to complain to Cody, and then Cody comes reaming them out. That doesn't foster a good relationship. You should work it out amongst your sister wives. And so she also made sure to keep her kids separated. She didn't want them interacting with their kids after a while, and became more and more evident to Mykelti because Mykelti, even the one who was quote unquote had a relationship with Cody and Robyn, her kids stayed away from her. And so Robyn never really wanted to be a part of the family. She never wanted to work for the relationships either. She came right in and wanted immediate gratification. She wanted immediate acceptance without working on the relationships with the sister wives, not building that trust. And she would do everything to break the trust. And then she would go complain to Cody and become the victim, and he had to become the savior. And then that dynamic started. And so all of the sister wives just started to, in their own ways, keeping their distance from Robyn, because even Janelle talked about an incident where she had a conversation with Robyn, and she thought it was a good conversation, and she thought it would stay between them. And the next thing you know, Cody's coming after her about that conversation, saying that she's bullying and being aggressive and this and that. Instead of coming to her sister wife and saying that she didn't like something, she would go to Cody and then have Cody, ream them out. So she never really wanted a sister wife relationship. She wants the perks, the finances of them financing her lifestyle. And now they're saying that she don't even want to be on the show anymore, because you know why? Because she has to work now. Because if you notice, if you're an avid watcher of the show, you notice that Robyn doesn't really have a storyline without these other women interacting with her. So then the storyline has to become about her and Cody's relationship. And those two don't like to divulge and even let the crew in their damn house. And so they're saying that she's actually pulling away from the show. And if she pulls away, the less screen time she has, the less of a check she's going to have. And so they're going to be financially hurting because she doesn't want to work. You remember when Cody tried to soft launch her onto Cameo and she shied away from the camera, was being all weird and was like, I'm kind of shy. Yeah, right. We didn't see that shine when you were fat shaming your sister wives on that reunion stage. So don't tell us that you're shy, okay? But she doesn't want to work. She does not want to work. She's a welfare queen and she's always wanted things handed to her. And so I believe this is just my opinion. I believe that in season 9, if not in season 19, season 20, we're going to see the demise of Cody and Robin's relationship because he is used to worker wives. He's not used to working. So with her not being ambitious and him not being ambitious, they're going to implode. He's going to start picking at her because he has um, that religion that tells them that they're gods and that the women are supposed to be subservient to them. And so believes that the women are supposed to work for him and they were supposed to give what they work for to him, and he has control of it. And so, what does Robin have to give him? Nothing. And then now that Mykelti was also saying in the clip on what Crystal Ball's um, you know, page was saying that, Robin was actually not loving Arizona anymore. She feels stuck there because her kids still have to finish up school, and she's realizing that the grass isn't greener without the other sister wives. She misses having sister wives because she don't have any competition anymore. She now Cody is completely solely focused on her and he's going to point out all her flaws because he has no one to compare to. He has no wives. And so it's only a matter of time before he gets bored of her and he's wanting to bring in other wives and forcing her to bring in other wives like he did Christine, Janelle, and Mary. Anyway, make sure you like, subscribe, make sure you leave a 5-star rating, and y'all have a good night.